Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the TED Show. I am so excited to have this gentleman on our show. This is Mike Fawaz. He's Senior Vice President at Rocket Pro TPO, and he is a traveling man, a great guy, an amazing leader, and has got a 411 for us about all things going on in the market, at least a little bit of it, and has an amazing story too. Welcome, Mike. It's so good to see you.
Ted, good morning. You're so kind, my friend. I appreciate the intro. Yes, I am a traveling man. I'm actually in Seattle this morning.
Yeah, we were going to do where is Fawaz or Fawaz is where. I love that. So you're in Seattle. So yeah, it's early for you. I thought this was early for me, but it's really early for you.
So. It's a beautiful morning, 6 a.m. I am ready to roll.
We both had our coffee.
Yes, sir. Nothing better than some hotel coffee this morning.
All right. So you know that we start origin story. I told you before we went live. The audience loves to know a little bit about you, your journey. It gives them a good insight into who you are. And we don't get to do that a lot as business owners, business leaders. So tell us a little background on Mike.
Yeah. So I was born in West Africa in a country called Liberia. I moved to the United States on March 3rd, 1998. And I'll tell you, it's been an incredible journey. We didn't have a lot I was born my family didn't have much. And it was always a dream of mine to be able to move to the United States and give my family the American dream. And I'll tell you, we had some things going on. We're back home. We had a couple of civil wars. So we saw a lot in our life. And like I mentioned, my goal was to always move to the States and be able to give my family a better life. And I'll tell you, I was lucky. On March 3rd, 1998, I moved to the States, and it's been an incredible journey so far. And for the last 10 years, I've spent my time at Rocket, and I'm blessed, my brother, to be able to do this.
And you bless other people, Mike. And one thing that I'll say that we didn't talk about, obviously, is that when you walk into a room, you feel listened to and heard. And it's very rare to find a leader, in my opinion, who actually does listen and does care and actually walks the walk and talks the talk, or vice versa. So I appreciate that very much. The first time I met you, I felt like I'd known you for 1,000 years. And you have a why. You have a way of doing things. You describe your job it's all about relationships. Tell them a little bit about that.
So listen, again, I think this all ties into my upbringing and where I was born and the things that we've been through, myself and my family. And to me, I see it this way. Life is too short to worry about the numbers and worry about, hey, how many loans can you get and what can you do? It's all about relationships, and it's all about human beings. Why can't we just help each other grow and get better? I promise you, relationships do matter more than the transaction. You can do a transaction here and there, but at the end of the day, those relationships, like what we have established, myself and you and your team, those are what matters. Let's not focus on the numbers. To me, that doesn't even matter. Why not just build these relationships and focus on the things that we can do together? How can I help you grow? What can I do to step up and come to you and help you grow your business, and vice versa? What can we do together so we can grow? It's not about numbers to me. It's not about the bottom line. It's more about human beings. At the end of the day, again, life is too short, man.
I agree. And I felt that. And that's the thing really I want to stress is that, again, I've been to a lot of meetings with a lot of senior VPs, CEOs, CFOs, and immediately felt that what you said was real. And that is a gift. So we appreciate that at VIP Mortgage Group.
Everyone matters. I just want to share this with you. I say this a lot to my team. Everyone matters. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what kind of business you're in. It does not matter if you're a broker and you do one loan a month or you're a broker that do 1,000 loans a month. Our team members, every single person matter. Everyone has a story, and it is on us to help each other grow. At the end of the day, what we do impacts not just the people that we work with, it impacts their families and their significant other and their kids. And you got to always think about that. At the end of the day, when you go to bed at night, you need to do like a recap of the day and ask yourself, what are the things that you've done? What are the things that you did? What are things that did Mike Fawaz do to impact people and their families and be able to sleep at night knowing that we did the right things to help people?
And it shows, Mike. And whenever a leader comes on the show, I always like to ask them, what do you do? What's your decompress mode? Is it meditation, reading, the beach? Because I think a lot of people see the energy. They know you work a lot of hours, as anybody in your position would. But they also are looking for ways to maybe de-stress and decompress, and they haven't found it yet. So I like to ask leaders who are as busy as you are what you actually do to take some of that pressure off.
Yeah, so it's funny you bring that up. We were at an airport last night. I have a guy by the name of Mike. He's a director of content. We travel together, and the first thing he looked at me, he's like, "Hey, have you thought about meditation?" And then he's like, "Hey, let's download an app." So maybe I need to do a little bit of meditation. But real talk, I try, and this has just been lately in the last like month or so. He put me on to I bought these headphones, and they're noise cancellation headphones, but they're the wired ones. And now I find every single day I find 10 minutes where all I do, whether it's if I'm on the road and we're driving from one location to another, wherever it is, I now dedicate 10 minutes of my time to just listen to music, where I shut down everything, emails, cell phones, the whole 9 yards, and I spend 10 minutes listening to music. So when I'm on the road, that's what I do. But when I'm not on the road, the best part about me, like just having a relaxing time, is being with my family, my mother and my father. I was fortunate to move my mother and my father to the United States from where we were from Africa, and I spent time with my family. I spent time with my kids. I spent time with my wife, and this is so important to me. Just spending time with my family is like my relaxing time. So every moment I can when I'm home on the weekends is spending time with the family, and that's where I feel very like comfortable, because it's like that's the time that I need. Family
Yes.
matters to me a lot.
And it gives you the recharge, because we
Yes,
all
sir.
need that recharge. I think
Yeah.
a lot of leaders make the mistake of just going, and they eventually collapse, drop, can't take it anymore. So you have to have something, I believe. And family is also mine. So that's where my downtime is, family and close friends. All right. So I want to ask you, in March of this year, 2021, UWM came out with some videos and some initiatives that really kind of rocked all of us in the brokerage world. So I would love to get your take on that.
Yeah. So listen, it's no secret that UWM made some decisions back in March. I choose to always think that we're not focused on what UWM does, because at the end of the day, our focus is on the broker community and what we can do for the broker community. But if you just think about it, and if we just take a step back and think about why, because a lot of brokers ask me, Fawaz, why do you think Matt Ishbia made that decision? And the answer is very simple. It's Econ 101. It's to control margins. And UWM, they want it. That's a way to control margins. To us, we don't believe in that. We believe in competition. We believe that the right way to do it is compete, and compete at a very high level. We have a choice. I had a choice 20 something years ago to move from where I was born in Africa, and to leave a country that had a couple of civil wars, to bring my family here so I can have a better life for myself and my family. And I believe the brokers have a choice to decide who they want to work with. And our focus today is just, how do we continue to compete at a very high level, and to provide our brokers the tools, the technology. You see our technology. We just rolled out Condo Simply. We have Pathfinder, our turn times. We need to compete at a very high level for the business, and that's what we're focused on. Margin Matt can focus on more margin all that he wants, and that's how he wants to run his business. To us, it's about the people. And brokers smart. They know that, and they know what's right and what's not. At the end of the day, brokers are in choice. They're brokers because of that. They want to have choice.
I agree. Owning the independent insurance agencies like I did, I come from that world. I've come captive and independent, and when that announcement was made, it just was like, what are we doing as a broker if we go choose one particular company and get rid of everyone else? So I know that was a challenge for a lot of people in our position. It was crazy, and there was so much going back and forth. But we ultimately chose to not go down that path, and we absolutely love working with Rocket Pro
Yeah,
TPO.
you chose freedom, and that's how it should be. And I'll tell you, I truly believe that was a very selfish decision on Matt and his team. Because at the end of the day, we are at the broker's service. Our job is to provide our brokers with service, whether it's product, whether it's technology, whether it's pricing. That's our job. And you, as a broker, should have the decision and the freedom to choose where you want to go. And we need to compete at a very high level. It's not about margins, but again, margin Matt loves to work on margins. We're not focused on that. Our focus is to continue building relationships with our brokers, continue to compete at a very high level, and continue to give our brokers optionality and help them make decisions for them and their clients. Because again, let's not forget the client. The client deserves to be able to have options everywhere, and that's what we're focused on. It's all about the client and the broker.
And as a broker, there's nothing, as a captive agent, even in insurance or mortgage, there's nothing worse than having to say no, knowing that there are products out there, scenarios out there that somebody else could help. And because we are captive, meaning we only work with one company, that makes it very difficult. You can't, in my opinion, you cannot compete in the market as a broker if all you have is one option for your clients. So,
Yeah.
all right. So I like to wrap it up always asking your why. What is Fawaz's why?
Yeah. Listen, I share my why a lot with my team and my brokers and because I consider brokers my family. I mean, again, like I mentioned, it's all about relationships, and everyone has a why. My why is very simple. My why is to continue to drive. I'm committed to two things in my life. I'm committed to my family. I'm committed to Rocket Pro TPO, and here's why. My family deserves better. We all have a story, and I believe my story is that, hey, my family deserves a better life, and that's what I do. What I do every single day is to push for my family, to make sure that I provide them with everything they need to be able to be comfortable in life. And when I think about the Rocket Pro TPO, Rocket Pro TPO has given me an opportunity to be able to provide to my family. And the Rocket Pro TPO has put me in a position to be able to communicate with thousands of people and call thousands of LOs and brokers family to me. And I'm committed to this. I'm committed to making sure that we compete at a very high level. I'm committed to making sure that we take care of our brokers and their clients. I am committed, and Rocket Pro TPO is committed to continue to deliver. So I tell my team all the time, listen, we work for our partners. They are our lifeblood. It's not the other way around. Others might think that partners work for them and brokers work for them. And in order for them to control margins, they have to put them in this little circle. And that's all you can focus on. You work within that circle. To us, I want the circle to be big. I want to compete with everyone. And I want to come to the table every single day providing incredible service, incredible products. And if I can give you that, I want your business. And if I can't, you know what? Shame on me. Shame on Rocket Pro TPO. We need to step up and do better. My why is very simple. It's about people. People matter more than anything else. The numbers of money will follow. What matters is people. People, people, people. And that's what I'm focused on, man.
I can listen to you all day. You know that. I think you're very motivating and inspiring. And because I know your words are authentic and because you're not afraid to show vulnerability, you connect with people. And that is a gift, Mike. I just want to throw that out there. I'm honored and humbled for you to be on the show today. I think it was amazing. Tell them, I know it was amazing. I'm actually was a little nervous to admit, even though I know you and I think we have a great relationship. I still was like, man, this is a big deal. That's how I felt, mainly because I love the way your heart speaks to people and you're not afraid to show it. Tell them how they can reach you, Mike. Let's say somebody wants to learn more about Rocket Pro TPO.
Yes. So listen, first of all, thank you, Ted. Listen, we are family and you're my brother, and I'm honored to be on this show with you. I appreciate you. I appreciate VIP Mortgage. What an incredible team. You guys are doing some very, very special things. The future is very, very bright and we will grow together. So thank you for that. And I'll tell you, my assistant does not like this because I put my cell phone number out there for everyone. So here it is. You can call me. First of all, I'm in Seattle for the next 4 days. So if you're in Seattle and you want to see me or you want me to stop by, I'll be more than happy to do so. You can text me area code 313-622-2811. Again, area code 313-622-2811. Whatever is on your mind, whatever you're thinking. If you're not in Seattle, but you want to talk mortgages, you want to talk about personal stuff, whatever it is, I am at your service. I'm here to help our broker community grow. We need to grow together. We're family. Please reach out to me. You can also follow me on Instagram. Just a quick plug. You'll see where I'm at. Ted started a show with Where's Fawaz. I choose to believe that I'm spending more time at hotels and airports than at home, but I love it. It is important. So you can follow me on Instagram, Mike H. Fawaz on Instagram, and you'll be able to see where I'm at. Ted, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Have a great morning. It's a beautiful morning in Seattle, 6:30 a.m. And I'm going to go find some
more coffee,
not hotel coffee.
Listen, all of us at VIP Mortgage Group, Christian, everybody, we appreciate you, your entire team, and all of Rocket Pro TPO. It has been a blessing to be able to work with you guys. And we are also looking forward to growing with you. All right, guys, give it up for Mike Fawaz. He gave you a cell. I'll get you in touch with him if you really want to reach out to him. But he is just as amazing and vulnerable and authentic in person. This is the real guy, and it's truly a blessing to have you on. All right, see you guys later.